Good morning, people. Welcome back to the channel. We're at the beach. Yay! No, we're not making sandcastles. We're fishing. So we're on the beach called Hellestrand. I'll pop a little note up here for you so you can see where it is if you want to go into Google Maps and check it out. As you can see, today's surf is pretty good. Today's species, we're targeting turbot, possibly sea trout, and maybe a flounder or two. We'll see how it goes. Today's rods are the Century TTR Oxblood on the left and the Limitless AS 4500 XT on the right. The reels we're using on the TTR is a Penn Spinfisher 7500 fixed spool, and on the Limitless we are going with the Big Game 10,000 just for a little bit more distance. I'm not casting further than that breaker there that you see. I'm kind of in between there and here. That's where I'm casting today, so no need for massive casting. I see a couple of sandbars out there. This is the first cast. I don't know if we'll get weeded out. I've no idea. Baits today, mackerel and sardines. I couldn't get any mussel, so I was hoping for mussel to get a turbot, if there is turbot on this beach as well. So I was kind of hoping to get some of that, but unfortunately they don't have any in stock until next Wednesday, and today is Wednesday, so a week. So yeah, so that's the setup, guys. We've got the usual Dave's special sauce. I've got different flavors of this. I've got Billy Bass as well. There is bass around here as well, but I've never had one off this beach. So we've got Dave's special sauce. I've got 3 or 4 flavors of this one. No names on it, sorry, so I can't tell you what they are. If you want this, there is a 10% discount. I'll leave a little description up here for you so you can see that. The other thing I'm using is the Gobble sticky bait. Let's see if I can find it. I've had it a while now, so the packaging is a little bit bust up. There you are. I've got 2 flavors there. I've got shrimp and mussel, so I'm put the mussel one on. See if it imitates the mussel that I really wanted to get at the store. And that's about it, guys. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday. It's overcast. We're fishing the last half hour to tide in. Couldn't get up early enough to catch a couple hours in, but the beach should fish regardless. It's an overcast day, so I have a pretty high hopes today of catching something at least. I don't know how long it'll take or what, but as you can see from the tide, it's perfect for bass, sea trout, flounder, torbot, dabs, whatever else comes along. There's also the greater weaver fish on this beach as well. I would like to catch one just to show you guys how big they get, but if I'm realistic, catching a poisonous fish is not on the top of my agenda, so we'll see how it goes. At night this beach does get spur dogs as well. Anybody's fishing locally to me will know this beach pretty well, and I have the whole place to myself so far this morning. I've seen one walker as I pulled up, so there you go, miles and miles and miles of beach, all for me. Can't complain, eh guys? It is forecast to rain a little bit later. I have brought a small pop-up tent with me. I'll bang it up if I need it. So yeah, we're just gonna go see how it goes. There's the rods there. I'm a little bit high up with the rod stand, with the camera today. So trying to get the rods in as well as myself. Yeah, that should be fine there. So yeah, so we're out. Just 2 mackerel baits. Rigs we're using today. 2 hook flappers, size 1/0 hooks, very small. Hoping for that torbut to come along. And the sea trout should take a size 1/0 as well, no bother. No need for big 6.5, 6.0 circle hooks on this beach. If you do fish it at night for the spur dogs, I'd recommend using either wire traces or very strong mono, maybe 70 pound upwards. We fished here before, didn't know there were spur dogs. We had 20 pound line on and we were getting bite after bite and coming back, no hooks on. We couldn't understand what it was till we finally managed to hook one in the lip and then realized spur dogs were nicking the bait and the hook and everything. So just a little tip if you are targeting them here in the dark, or you come down to fish here in the dark. So yeah, as always guys, if anything happens, if we get any bites or kicks off whatever, I'll put the camera back on and hopefully be able to catch me playing a fish and bringing it in. Hopefully not too long. Fingers crossed. I was here 2-3 days ago, made a lovely YouTube video, had a sea trout and managed to delete the video, edited it and everything, and ended up deleting it before I could get it out on YouTube. So gotta come back today and give it another lash, haven't I? So alright guys, I'll keep you posted if that happens and I'll be back, okay? So I've ended up building a small little shelter here. The rain's come down a little bit, so keep all the gear dry and stuff. So I built a little pop-up tent there just to keep everything dry. I think I'm getting some bites on the left rod here. Kind of rattled a couple of times and then stopped, so could be a flatfish on. So we're going to pull it in. I also see there's a lot of weed on the line at the moment too, so let's get this one in. We'll see if anything is on it. Hopefully it's not just some weed. I'm using mono on this one. Nothing on it. Using mono on this one, so I'm a little bit, it's a little bit stretchy. I'm not used to it because I'm always using braid these days. You see there's a sandbar there getting broken up just out in front of me, so next cast will be probably 10 yards out on that. Let's have a look at these baits here. No, it must have been, it must have just been the weed that was making it look like a bite, so unfortunately nothing on just yet. If the issue with the weed continues, it's not so bad now, but hopefully it'll be okay for the day. It's not that much, just the small bits of green leaf. Don't ask me the name, I have no clue what the names of the seaweeds are. So I'll just show you what I'm using today. Today's a 2-hook flapper, guys, one in the leg, that's good. So basically what it is, it's 6-foot dropper, and on the top hook of about a foot, just a small trace. I've got a bead, a crimp, bead, swivel, bead, crimp, and then just a 1 foot. I'll show you there, just like that. So that's about a foot long. Then I've got approximately 2 foot between the next hook. And again, same situation, crimp, bead, swivel, bead, crimp, and again 1 foot trace, and then down about 2 foot then to your lead weight. So the trick with a 2-hook flapper is to be sure that when everything is stretched out, that your top and bottom hook don't touch each other. I don't know if you can see that. They can't touch each other. If they do, well, what can happen is the top hook and the bottom hook will meet up together like that, and you'll end up fishing like that, and that's no good. So keep them apart, keep your hook lengths pretty short, and that's where you go. I could actually put another dropper on the bottom close to the lead weight and have a 3-hook flapper and have the dropper hang down and past the lead weight. But we're using 2 hook flappers today, not 3. So hopefully we can produce a couple of fish out of here today. It's looks, as they say, so fishy. Another thing as well when you're on the beach, guys, if you're waiting to cast out and you've taken off your last link, just hook your baits up onto something on your tripod. That way it keeps the hooks off the sand, and if a dog walker does come by, you'll be fine. You'll not the dog won't swallow your hooks because they're up out of the way. Okay guys, with that, as always, I'll be back if anything kicks off. Yeah. Well, we're about 2 hours in now. I've had a couple of rattles, but nothing on. So now the tide has turned, so we're dropping tide now. We're fishing. Sorry. So what I'm seeing now is with the turn of the tide, it seems to be washing the sand down back into the waves and creating some sandbars. And I'm seeing the waves and a change of color in the water. So next cast now we'll be out looking to try and get onto those sandbars. So what we're trying to achieve is to get onto the sandbars that are being created here by the outgoing tide now. You can see that, especially here where the waves are hitting the sandbars, there's a big change in water color on this. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I've got one out to my left and one out to my right. But the way the tide is changing now, it looks like a cast straight out. Not too far, 20-30 yards should be enough to get us into those sandbars. So I'll leave that there and just show you guys a little bit. I'm not sure you guys can see it, but I can see where the water is hitting the sandbars and churning up the sand, turning the water a little bit brown. So that's good for us. So when the waves are hitting those sandbars, it's breaking them up. If there's any small sand eels or crustaceans, anything in there, the fish will come in and feed on them. So we just got to keep our fingers crossed that the fish are actually on the feed today. It's a perfect day for it. It's very overcast, a little bit of drizzle. So no strong sunshine, which is very good. I like these conditions. The sea is not too big enough, but not too big. Right guys, we're going to pull in one of the rods now. Nothing happening. There's some sandbars being created just out in front of me, so I'm going to try just to lob it out 15-20 yards. 2-hook flapper, just let it bounce around in the tide, see what happens. So we'll pull this one in. You just see the change in color in the water there, and it's just too tempting to sit and ignore it. It's a little bit of weed coming in too now with the tide, but oh, I think we might have a fish on, guys. I think we may have a fish. Small flatty, I think. Could it be the turbot we're after? Tiny, tiny little fish. What do we got? What have we got? Oh, target achieved, guys. Yes. It's very, very small, but very, very welcome. Finally, we got our turbot, guys. We finally got our target, guys. Little tiny turbot. He'll do. It's not a blank. Happy days. It's one of the target species. It's absolutely stunning. Happy as hell with that. There you go. Look at that fish, guys. Absolutely stunning. The spots on it. Absolutely phenomenal. A lot of little spikies on him. But anyway, we'll get him back, guys. We'll get the hook out. We'll get him back. So guys, it looks like my theory on the sandbank has worked. You can see here a lot of rattles. That bait's just been out a couple of minutes. I think we have another customer. So let's see. Hopefully it's not the waves, but it's very violent pull, so looks like a sea trout bite to me, but yeah. There's a fish on, guys. I think we might have our first sea trout. Literally, that bait was out there for less than a minute. Yeah, sea trout on, boys and girls. Just get that one straight up the bank. It's not a bad one either. It's not a bad one either, guys. This is turning out to be okay today. Beautiful sea trout. Oh yes. Oh yes, indeed. Oh, I take that every day of the week. Nicely hooked in the lip too, guys. Beautiful, beautiful sea trout. Look at that. Yes, fish number 2 in 5 minutes, guys. Look at that for a beautiful sea trout. Wow. Phenomenal. Look at the markings on it. Right, hooked in the lip beautifully. Oh, steady on, boy. There you can see it there, just hooked in the lip, so we'll get that out and we'll get this boy back. Yes, both target species achieved. Happy days. There you go, the hook is out, guys. Absolutely stunning, stunning fish. Oh, you bugger. Oh, we'll get him in the, settle down, brother. We'll get him in the bucket there for a minute. We'll just get him washed off and I'll bring the camera down and you guys can watch me release him. Let's see, come here, bit. Come here, mate. There, I've washed all the sand off. And away he goes. There you go, guys. Both targets achieved within 2 casts of each other. I knew that sandbar was a key moment there. I knew it was something that was going to do us well. So very, very, very pleased now. So finally a bit of action. That was a 20-yard lob, guys, into the surf. So we're just going to literally get this one back out. I've got no baits. I have got a bait in the water, have I? Yeah, I've got one rod in. But I just want to get back on that, just want to get back out on that sandbar again, so I'm not even changing the bait. It was out there for less than 2 minutes. So, very quick lob back in again, just not even 20 yards. Nice, 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 nice. It all just kicked off there for a second, guys. So, extremely happy. Extremely happy with that. So there you go, guys. I can catch more than one fish per YouTube video. Brilliant. And Mr. Turbot, I'm going to put him back now as well. I didn't even get time to put the turbot back, so he's been sitting in the water in the bucket, so he's good to go too. We'll get him back really quick now. There he is, he's gone as well. Fantastic, guys, absolutely brilliant. Target acquired, 1 sea trout and 1 torbut. So I am absolutely over the moon. Right, I said it would kick off. I would get back to you. I didn't tell any lies. A turbot and a sea trout. Yes, and not a bad one either. 2 pound. I will be putting all the sea all the sea trout will go back. Well, all the fish will go back, unless deeply, deeply hooked, which I really hope not. I'm using J hooks, which I really don't like to do, but I haven't got anything smaller than a 1/0 J hook. Hi guys, just got another rattle there. Just started to pull it in. A lot of weed on, but looks like we got our second flatfish of the day. Just gonna have a look now. Oh yeah, it's another turbot. Nice. That's our second turbot. It's a little bit bigger, this one. Not great, not big, but yeah. Another beautiful sand turbot. So let me get the mouth full of sand. Let's get this boy back in. Yeah. He's just burying himself in the sand. So the tide will come in now and take him away. Push. And away he's gone, guys. Super. Absolutely brilliant. 2 turbot, 1 sea trout so far. What a great session. Let's hope it keeps going. So both targets achieved, finally. I wasn't planning really to come to the beach today because of the weather, but do you know what? I thought, I'm always complaining that it's too sunny and it's too this and it's too that. So I bit the bullet and I said, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just have a day at the beach. If we blank, we blank. And if we don't, well, super. And we haven't blanked. So, and it's nice to get those fish back. So I saw a rattle on it before, but I wasn't 100% sure what it was, but clearly it was the turbot just sitting on the bait, waiting for me to come and get it. Right, another flapper going out here, guys. I've changed the top hook to a little bit bigger, just to see if it'll encourage something a bit bigger to take the bait. So I have a bigger bait on the top hook. So again, just a gentle lob out, 30 yards, not even. And yeah, let's hope we can have a few more fish before the end of the day. Hi guys, looks like we got another one on, so let's have a look, see what we've got this time. This one's been rattling a little while, so see what we've got. This is the one I threw out straight after catching the sea trout. I didn't change the baits or anything. Oh, another turbot by the looks of it, guys. Wow, another turbot. They're getting bigger. They are definitely getting bigger. Fantastic fishing here today. Absolutely unbelievable. What's that, 3 turbot now? And they're getting bigger by the second. So let me quickly show you this one. I'll get the hook out. Oh, I got you. There you go, guys. They are getting bigger, so I'll put him in the bucket. I'll get the hook out. I'll get back to you. Turbot number 3. Brilliant. And a bigger one this time too. Happy days. This is as big as the bucket. I like it. And I think the other rod is also rattling away there too, so I'll leave that one in the bucket. I'm just going to quickly throw this one out again. There's plenty of oxygen in that bucket for that turbot to survive, so I'm not too stressed about it. Wow, fishing is good today. I am happy. Just the gentle lob, nothing more. Nothing more needed. I think the other rod is rattling too, but we'll get the hook out of this one, guys, and we'll get him put back straight away. Right, guys, I'll show you this turbot and then I'm going to put him back. He's a bit lively and he's a bit sandy, so I'll try and wash him off, but he's got a lot of little spikes on them. So hopefully I can show you this now without him flapping all over the place. So there he is, guys. Look at the colours on it. There's these little eyes there. Look, tiny little eyes there on my fingertip. One there and one there. So a little bit bigger than the last two. I'm very, very happy. I'm just going to go and put him back now, and hopefully we get a few more. Yes, indeed. What an absolute brilliant day. Somebody will tell me this is not a turbot now, but a brill, but I am 100% sure it's a turbot. Wash. Off you go, buddy. And away he goes, swimming away, healthy as healthy can be. Yes, people. So what are we on now? 3 turbot and 1 sea trout. So that is not bad going, and we still have a good few hours left, plenty of bait. So we're catching these turbot on a mixture of Dave's special sauce and gobble sticky bait. So they're taking both at the moment. So that's very good, very, very good. If you want Dave's special sauce, I'll put a little caption up here. You can get 10% off on Dave's sauce if you use my discount code. And I'll put a little caption up for gobble sticky bait as well. And links are in the description for both. So you can just click on the link, go order what you need. I'll have to put 2 links up, I think, one for the UK and one for Norway for the gobble sticky bait. So, and of course, we wouldn't catch anything if we didn't have the almighty awesome limitless hooks, guys. Don't ask me the name, I'll put the link in below of the 1.0s that I'm using. I can't remember the names off the top of my head. Limitless have some bizarre names that I'm not good at pronouncing, so I'm not even going to bloody try. So, just looking now. The way this swell is rolling in today, guys, it could be it is an absolutely brilliant day already. The target was turbot and sea trout, and we have achieved that one. Flying colours. A couple of more sea trout now would be nice. And maybe another turbot or 2. But I'm not greedy. I'm happy with what I have. Very, very happy with what I have. Yeah. Would be nice to get a dinner-sized plate turbot. That last one was big compared to the first 2. So hopefully they get bigger in size as the tide goes out. I don't know, guys. You tell me. You tell me. I don't think these tides matter on these beaches. They're so small. Doesn't make any difference, I don't think. I think it's all to do with the swell and hitting the right sandbars, and you're in. So happy days, guys. Hi guys. I did pull in that rod I was talking about before that was rattling. A little bit distracted, so you just missed it. But another fish, guys. Another fish. So another beautiful sea trout, guys. Absolutely stunning fish. This one's got a bit of a hooked lip on it. So we're going to try and revive this one, guys. It was caught in the gill plate, inside the gills. So I'm not sure this one's going to go back, but we'll give it a try. I've had it in the bucket trying to recover it for a little while. So I know standing here talking with it in my hand is not actually helping either. So I'm going to put it back in the bucket, and we'll see if we can revive it and get it back. So we'll just pop it in there for a few minutes. Sadly, there was a lot of blood came off it, and the hook was caught in the gill itself, so I'm hoping it'll be okay, but there's not much life in it, unfortunately, so I think that one might have to make its way home with me for tea. But on that note, we'll get another cast in the water, guys. Again, 2 sea trout, 4 turbot. Wow, absolutely epic fishing today. Absolutely epic. I don't think that one's going to go back, unfortunately. But, you know, alright, this is my experimental one. No sauce, no gobble bait. We're just going to see. We're going to see if it makes any difference. I think we'll blank on this one, but that's just my opinion. I think the gobble and Dave's special sauce is doing the business. Again, not even 30 yards out. Whoa, that's a big bite on the other rod going, guys. A big bite on the other rod. What's going on here today? What's going on, guys? The other rod's rattling away as I'm casting out. Look at it. I think we've hit the mother load of fish here today, guys. Not even getting time to bait up here. Let me just keep an eye on this one. Some epic bites there, but it just stopped as soon as I came over again. Oh, it's biting away, it's biting away. Right, let's see what we've got, guys. Oh, I've not even got time to change the baits here. Another sea trout, I think, guys. It's another sea trout, only small, I think. Yeah, another sea trout, guys. Wow, I'm losing count here. It's only a baby, but we'll take him. We'll have a look at him and we'll put him back. Beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely unreal fishing here today. I'm so pleased I came. Oh, this guy is... yeah, he should go back. Yeah. Pop that out. Yes, nice. He's only a babby. He's only a wee little babby. So, give him a quick wash. Hey, settle down, brother. Settle down. Come on, we're just going to show you to the YouTube people and then you can go back. Yeah. There you go, guys. Another little sea trout. What a day. Absolutely unbelievable. Right, let's get this guy back before he does himself a damage. Yes, sea trout number 4. Only a babby, he's only about a pound in weight, and they're absolutely stunning creatures and very clean, no sea lice, nothing. Absolutely phenomenal. Right, back you go, buddy. Wash. Oh, swim the other way, you silly bugger. Swim the other way. Turn around and go the other way. And he's swimming along the beach. Come on, the other way, guy. The other way. There's a big wave coming for you now. Right, off you go. No, don't come back here. Go the other way. Wow. Come on. He's gonna get out this time. Yes, he's gone. He's gone. I should have caught that one on camera for you. That was pretty nice to see, actually. Wow, wow, wow. 4 sea trout, 4 torbut. How's about that for fishing, guys? Guys, probably going to have to fish with only one rod here. I'm not getting time to rebait or anything. This rod now is only one rod out and it's rattling again. I don't know what's going on here. Absolutely epic fishing today. I came on the right day, that's for sure. Didn't even get time to bait up this after the last one. So just keep an eye on that rod now. Hopefully you'll see the rattle. I'm trying to get a 2-hook flapper baited up here, but I'm not getting enough time to get it done. I'm gonna have to fish one rod in and one rod out, I think. That last sea trout I caught as well, it did cough up some sand eels. So we're on the right money with using small strips of mackerel. The belly of the mackerel seems to be what they're going for. Small baits, don't need big hooks. So a quick tutorial on how I'm baiting up. So I'm just taking the strip of mackerel, skin side first, popping it through, pulling the hook, and then I'm just pushing the hook into the mackerel. So the point is out, and then I'm just whipping the daylights out of it, and that's it. Nothing more complicated than that. I can't believe this fishing today. This is absolutely wonderful. I'm over the moon. It's been tough going in the fjords this last month. Hours and hours of casting and baiting and different techniques and stuff, and just getting the odd fish. So today I did not expect this at all. I've hit the money hole I've hit today. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. All but one fish has gone back. The sea trout unfortunately was hooked in the gill, and yeah, was just I tried keeping it in the bucket, tried to revive it a little bit, and I tried to go down into the surf with it, and it just wouldn't have it. So unfortunately, one fish coming home with me today. But to be quite honest, I'm as you know, I'm not one for always taking fish. I don't keep everything I catch, so taking one out of a few sessions. Although the sea trout ban is on for certain parts of the area, this is not one of the parts, but I still want to help preserve the stocks, so I will put back everything I can. I don't know what that rattle was before, no idea. It's not rattling anymore though. Maybe we've got a bait bandit on, a little turbot or something. Right, just show you this bait presentation. There you go. Just make sure the point of your hook is always proud, so that you hook into the fish. A few beads on, nothing much. I'm going to put a bit of gobble sticky bait on this one, I think, and just a gentle lob into that surf again. Well, people, those last two baits went out with no davy sauce, no gobble bait on either of them. Nothing, not a bite, nothing. So I've left them out. They were out there a good 35-40 minutes. Absolutely nothing happening. So I've rebaited. I've put davies on the far rod, and I put gobble on the near rod. So we'll see now. From what I'm seeing so far, the gobble sticky bait is doing the best for the turbot. Probably because it's mussel based. It's got mussel scent in it, and the turbot are attracted to that. So I think that's where we got the turbot off. Dave's sauce seems to be doing much better for the sea trout than the gobble sticky bait. So it's a good experiment to have. But like I say, no bites, no rattles, nothing without the when I didn't put anything on either two rods. So again, I'll leave a link in the description to both for you. I think I just saw a rattle now on the closest one, which is the gobble bait. So we'll see how it goes. Just going to show you this as well, guys. Nice little hand towels from Limitless as well. I'll put the links down below for Limitless so you have it all. So I've got hand towels, rig wallets, hooks, lines, all your terminal tackle, everything you need for fishing, including the rods. I'm not sure if they do reels or not. So everything there from Limitless. Oh, we're getting bite. Whoa, that was a good bite. Good bite on Dave's sauce now. So that looks like a sea trout bite to me on this one. The way it slams down. Yeah. There we go. Sea trout. Perfect timing, guys. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Bugger. Let's see. That was a good old rattle. Yeah, I missed it. We'll leave it there for a minute. That was some hit that there. Happy days. So the bites are coming thick and fast, guys. Like I say, with no baits on, with no Dave sauce or gobble, nothing happening at all. Fish are going absolutely nuts for it. And I can't say one is fishing better than the other because they're both fishing great. Without it, nothing. There you go. Proof is in the pudding, guys. Get your gobble sticky bait and your Dave special sauce. You heard it here first on Rogaland Sea Fishing Adventures. Yes. There you go, guys. Sea trout number 5. Only a baby. Let's get him back. Yes. Beautiful, number 5. Away he goes. Yes, people. Sea trout number 5. This is unreal fishing today. I don't know, fishing gods are on my side today, that's for sure. 4 turbot, 5 sea trout. I don't know what's happening, guys. We got it right for once. Whew. It isn't easy putting fish back on your own with nobody to hold the camera and stuff, but he went back fine, so happy days. Right, let's get this one cast. I'm knackered, guys. I'm happy knackered though. This is just unreal fishing today. Alright, you know where I'm going. Back on the sandbar. That's where we're going. A big clump of weed there. Let me just get that off even. Oh, the other one's going now as well, guys. Can't even get a bait in the water. The other rod is rattling. This is phenomenal fishing. I've fished on a few of these beaches, but I've never had a session this good. Never. All right, we're back again, guys. We're getting more bites. This time on the closest rod. What did I put on there? Yeah, I put some Billy Bass on this one, and it's had a really good hit. So I'm just giving it a second here just to see what's going on. It really gave a really good pull down. It would be phenomenal if it was a bass, but I don't think so. I think we'd know if it was a bass. It would just bounce and bounce and bounce. My God, I can't believe how unbelievably awesome the fishing has been today. I know I keep saying it, but this is an exception for me. This is my best ever fishing session, I think. Or the 12-pound cod I had a year and a half ago, or a year ago actually. This is by far my most epic session. The other rod is going too, but it's just the waves, just a bit of, as my friend Ryan would say, a bit of tidal pull. Tell me I missed that fish because I was setting up the camera for you guys. Oh no! Alright guys, looks like we're in again on the far rod. A couple of rattles on it. Not that one, but that one. Yep. Got a couple of small juddery rattles on it. The tide has dropped off now. The sandbank is almost washed away, so it's been pretty quiet the last hours. So we'll see what happens. Might be that this is the end. We'll see. Right now the rods are just dancing in the tide. So you will, if you see a bite, you'll know what it is. It's like a juddering action. I don't know how to describe it other than that it just judders away, and instead of a lull up and down, it's just juddering, juddering, juddering. It doesn't even make sense, but okay. I've took down the bivvy, or the tent, or the pop-up, or whatever you want to call it. I've taken that down. To the manufacturers of the tents worldwide, people who go to the beach and camping and picnicking don't have a vacuum packer to suck all the air out to try and get in that stupid little bag of yours. So if you wouldn't mind, make your bags a little bit bigger so we can get our tents back in them, please and thank you. Yeah, that's you told. Alright guys, that's it from me. The sun has come out. The sandbar has dissipated. The dog walkers are around. And I haven't had a bite for about an hour and a bit, hour and a half-ish. So I've changed out a couple of baits, recast, just into the surf, nothing happening. So I'm going to give it a miss now, or call it a day. It's been one absolutely epic session. I haven't had a fishing session like this ever, I don't think. So I don't know, we're into double digits on the fish caught today, so I'm very, very, very happy with that. So from me to you guys, I'd just like to say thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe if you don't mind. And if you have any questions or like to leave a comment, please feel free to do so. From me to you guys, tight lines, and I will catch you on the next edition of Rogaland Fishing Adventure. Take care.